President of the Republic of the Philippines.
The Philippine President's State of the Nation speech is his annual report card and the way to bring his government closer to the public. But this year's session is different. The coronavirus pandemic has forced Rodrigo Duterte's administration to limit those allowed to get close to him. Duterte spoke of the achievements of his government over the last few years, but admits there are areas where he feels powerless.
China is claiming it. We are claiming it. Unless we are prepared to go to war, I would suggest that we better just call off and treat this, I said, with the diplomatic endeavors. We have to go to war, and I cannot afford it. Maybe some other president can, but I cannot. Inutil ako dyan, sabihin ko sa inyo. And I'm willing to admit it.
Duterte also spoke about the economy and the benefits of improving the agricultural industry. But he kept going back to the issue of security. But he warns his drug war is not over. Outside the halls of Congress, protesters say they remain defiant against his government. Police warn anyone raising placards in the streets will face arrest. So hundreds of activists held a rally inside the public university instead.
I wouldn't give this administration a passing grade, especially when it comes to justice and human rights. They're not doing anything to strengthen our justice system, when what we really need is to fix accountability. And we can only have accountability when you have a working justice system. And yet it's not even part of the national agenda.
Duterte's speech comes as many Filipinos wait for a clearer government plan to steer them through uncertain times. The nation is struggling to fight the coronavirus pandemic, and its economy is now in its worst recession in 10 years. And rights groups both here and abroad say the Philippines is sinking deeper into authoritarianism. They say the president is too focused on stifling dissent. This is one of the last remaining State of the Nation speech of President Duterte before he steps down from office in 2022. But for those who take to the streets, they say hardly any claims of progress he made are true. That is because millions more Filipinos are now jobless, hungry, and desperate. And that, they say, is the true state of the nation. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.